What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, I've had a few cats chiming in on this women's boxing situation, and I ain't really had too much to say until today when this news came out. There's been a lot of speculation. Yeah, one of the goofies from the Olympic Committee or whatever, one of the regulatory federal agents for the Olympics, he came out and said, well, their passports and birth certificate says this. People, we know this, yeah? My missus, she's got a friend who, she one of them ones, a Transformer looking ass. Yeah, I think she appeared in the next Transformers 3 film, so keep your eyes out for that one, yeah? So like I said, my missus, she got a Transformer friend, yeah? Bosh. You call the government, and they change your birth certificate. They change your passport. So these are at any level when humans can be interfering with things. OIB, you don't be trusting the government. That's why. Yeah? If some entity can pick the phone up to the government and tell them to change their birth certificate, trust what? Yeah? Trust for what? That's not right. Yeah, now you can masquerade as however you... I believe everyone has a right to do what they want to do as long as it ain't in other people's business. Yeah, if I want to pretend I'm a cat, there's some weird Donnies, yeah, who they have their missus walk them around like a dog, and he goes, arr, arr, and she feeds him dog food. More time. Fair play to you, man. Not for me, but fair play to you, man. The problem is, when you have individuals like this trying to impose their way of doing things on everyone else. Yeah? That's the problem we've got. So in my opinion, there should be leagues. Yeah, there should be a man's league, a woman's league, and then the other leagues, the Transformer leagues, essentially, allegedly, reportedly. You see that one there? Yeah? Get all the Transformers, put them into one thing, and let them squabble it out. That's fair, right? That's fair. Bottom line. Anyway, let's get to the specifics now, because like I said, initially on this topic, I can't lie. As much as I don't trust the government and the federal authorities, yeah, I thought, well, the guy's sitting there saying, no, these are eligible to fight other women because we've seen their passport and birth certificate. I thought, okay, well maybe, like, fair play, like, you know what I'm saying? 2-2s, here it comes now. Imane Khalif failed gender eligibility test due to chromosomes, says the IBA. Now, the IBA is the original boxing governing body who's been removed from the Olympics because of their ties to Russia, apparently. Anyway, the controversial IBA appeared to clarify events at a hastily organised press conference today. It goes on. Imane Khalif failed a gender eligibility test due to the presence of certain chromosomes, the International Boxing Association has said. Khalif has been at the centre of a Paris Olympics controversy which escalated when the Algerian beat Angela Carini in the boxing last week. Italy's Carini withdrew 46 seconds into their fight after being popped right in her chops once by Khalif. The Algerian fighter has since recorded another win, ensuring her a bronze medal at least, amid inaccurate claims from some corners that she is a T athlete. The 25-year-old has never identified as a T athlete or intersex. And this is what you have to. This is the problem I got with these media cats here. Yeah, the 25-year-old has never identified as this. But she did fail a gender eligibility test at the 2023 World Championships. So wait there a minute. Like, people, yeah? Your chromosomes are your chromosomes. I don't give a what you did or didn't identify as. I just don't. Yeah, when you pop that test and it comes back XY or XX, that's what it is. You don't really have to identify nothing. You don't. You just are what you are. Yeah, and that's what you'll be put in the category of. Yeah? Now, further on in this article, they allude that the IBA oh, the IBA, they're Russians and they're dodgy. People, it's very simple. If the IBA is dodgy, yeah, get the bird, get her test, and check it. And I'll put my hand up. Hey, man, fair play. You be wrong. Yeah, what is it? What's a woman? Is it XX? I don't know. Whatever the woman's one is, XY, it's one of them. Fine. What's the debate about? Why have we got to talk about birth certificates and passports for? That's not the point, though, is it? Yeah? The fact you got some moody government to print you out a piece of paper is not the point. Yeah? And to be honest, I wouldn't even trust if they did the test. I just wouldn't. Oops. You see that one there? Because all these DNA agencies, that's just a piece of paper too, right? If they want it bad enough, they'll just tell you, oh, no, it's a woman. So, GG. I'm telling you now, though. Yeah? I'm telling you now. Allegedly. I mean, you don't have to do too much. Look into this chick. That's all I'll say. This chick, man, she high tea. That's the bottom line. This chick, there's many dons out there, yeah, who would die for a jawline like hers. It's like, bosh, shoulders, bosh, back, bosh. Do you know what I'm saying? There's enough, you best believe, there's enough Donnies out there. There's enough estrogenic Donnies out there today, yeah, who would die for the testosterone levels of that chick. That's just a fact. People, there's enough of you, man, who's been going gym 5 years. You ain't got shoulder caps like that. You have not. You just haven't. Yeah, this is supreme testosterone. Synthetic. Do you understand? Sorry, organic, actually. She got the organic tea. She high tea for men. You see that one there? Yeah, high tea. Oozing with tea. Big old thing as well. Look, about 6 foot tall. So, anyways, we some more to parts. Taiwan's Ling Yu Ting, 28, has faced similar backlash while securing a bronze medal at least in Paris after she was disqualified from the same tournament as Khalif for failing the same test. Now, here we go. However, the IBA, which organised the World Championship, so Khalif and Lu Ting, yeah, they was banned from the World Championships last year for having the moody chromosomes, yeah? And then this year, the IBA, which organised the World Championships last year, but is no longer involved with the Olympics, would not initially reveal why the boxers failed their tests. At a press conference on Monday, the IBA, which no longer oversees Olympic boxing amid concerns about its integrity and links to Russia, finally clarified that Khalif and Lin's test results revealed chromosomes that made them eligible to compete in women's category. Now, like I've been saying, the moody media, yeah, like the Independent, they're alluding to the fact that, oh, well, we can't trust what the IBA are saying because they've got links to Russia and they've got integrity issues. People, where's the benefit for them? Where's the benefit of this body coming out and saying, hey man, your chromosomes are moody? It's not like, for example, OIB, they've suddenly started let's say it really was a political situation. Let's say this Russian IBA organisation, yeah, came out and was banning all of the USA athletes or all of the UK athletes, saying, oh, you guys don't have the right chromosomes. You'd say, okay, fair enough, but where's the people? There's one Taiwanese cat, Taiwan cat, and there's one Algerian cat. Why would the IBA be lying about that for? Yeah? Why would they be lying for? Not to mention, when you look into these two individuals, people, never mind a chromosome test, they failed the eye test, I'm afraid to say. They just do. Yeah, these two things fail the eye test. Right? They just do. They fail it. It's a no. Yeah? It's a no. Failed. So whether you want to believe that, whether you think the IBAs, oh, they can't be trusted, they've got no integrity, or not, that don't change the Adam's apple. That don't change the Giga Chad, the jawline. Bosh! Yeah? Just don't. And I ain't got nothing against this chick here. She needs to be fighting, though, other ones. That's what she needs to be doing. Fight them other ones. There's plenty of them out there. Why you got to be fronting for? Yeah? Don't be doing that. This is not right. This is not. Yeah? There's nothing cool about it. You fronting, you pretending, you playing with it. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna beat this woman up. And her skills ain't even all that. She just big. She just strong. Anyway, there's some more bars here. Peep this one here, people. Chris Roberts, the IBA's General Secretary and CEO, told reporters blood tests were taken, a gender test was taken, as it was during the Women's World Championship in 2022 Istanbul. On 17th of May 2022, the blood test was taken by a lab in Istanbul. The results there were issued on May 24th. The results that were brought out were inconsistent, further to which there's been a number of questions as to why. So wait a minute, they're implying that it's not... Because if you test something, why would it be inconsistent for? I'm not sure. Let me have a look at hermaphrodite. What are the chromosomes of hermaphrodites? Okay, the person has both ovarian and testicular tissue. This may be in the same gonad. Or person might have one ovary and one testes. The person may have XX chromosomes, XY chromosomes, or both. There you go, people. So it's a complete mashup. Yeah, the person may have XX, XY, or a bit of both. So it's a madness. You just don't know what you're going to get. Which would make sense why when they tested these individuals, they were inconsistent. Because they got the Hovis best of both. They got a bit of both, a bit of everything everywhere. Yeah? Then it goes on. We go to the Female World Championships that took place the 15th to 26th of March 2013. On the 17th of March, both boxers were asked to take further blood tests. That happened, and on 23rd of March, the results came through, and it demonstrated the chromosomes that we referred to within the competition rules make both boxers ineligible. Now, I could look at the rules, but I guess the rules are XX fight each other, and XY fight each other. Now, if you... Other intersex people have combinations of chromosomes that are different than XY and XX. Oh, so look, yeah. Hermaphrodite cats, they can have XXY. I just didn't know that one there. So these could be some XXY ones, hence why it was inconsistent. Yeah, the scientists are like, whoa, the blow-o. This chick got a bit of everything. She's doing the most with this one. Her chromosomes be doing the most. Her chromosomes agree that they want all of it. They want the XXY, they want the XYXY, them ones there. But no, it's not a funny issue. We had this with Caster Semenya. Yeah? Caster Semenya. She was in a madness. She was super... Look on people, look at the jawline, people. Look at the shoulder caps. She was super high T. And I think it came out... I don't know, I need to look into it again, but come on, people. Come on now. Look at the jawline there. Bosh. Yeah, look at the bosh. She just high T. Full of T. Vibes Cartel, people. Caster Vibes Cartel Semenya. Yeah? People, if you're a woman and you be looking like Vibes Cartel, come on now, people. Come on now. Stop. Let's have a look. Because she had some mad thing going on as well. And she was just smashing it. Following Caster Semenya's victory in 2009, she was made to undergo testing, and cleared to return to competition the following year. Okay. Wait, there later reports disclose that Semenya has the intersex condition and natural testosterone levels in the typical male range. So, the intersex, that's what we was just looking at, the XXY, yeah? Other intersex people have combinations of chromosomes that are different from XY and XX. They have the XXY. Yeah? So this is a different debate, people. This is a different debate. You just don't... it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, the argument is these cats, they pop out. I'm not sure. Apparently they have one of each, right? So you got balls and you got a minge. I don't know. But you know you got balls and a minge. You know there's something up, right? So they say, in this one, they said, she didn't know or she didn't identify. Come on, bro. Stop playing. You got the pink and you got the dink. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on now. you know there's something up with that. You need to say, hey man, come check this thing out here because I've got 2 bits. Again, I wouldn't wish it on no one. It's not obviously not ideal, is it? No one wants to have 2 things. But if you do have 2 things, I don't know. I mean, it's difficult. I mean, what do you say, people? What do you do in this situation? This thing's come out. She's got moody chromosomes, XXY, the whole thing, all the different mixtures of the chromosomes. She has super high T levels. What do you do? You know what I mean? What do you do? Maybe you should asterisk it. Like, this is a super athlete. Because essentially, these are Super Saiyan female athletes. Listen, in reality, this condition is so rare. What should happen is there should be separate leagues, right? You should have an XX league, an XY league, and an XXY league. That's what should happen. Difficulty is, well, you can't really do it because there's not going to be many intersex athletes, so it's going to be like 4-man deep. That said, though, and is it horrible? But people, we have the Paralympics, right? And the Paralympics, that isn't as deep as the full body Olympics, right? They have all the different categories. That's what I'd do with it. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if you got, I think Down syndrome cats, they have some missing chromosomes and that as well, right? So the Down syndrome ones, they can go into into the Paralympics. So that's what they should put these cats here. Yeah, these cats, they've got genetic, whatever you want to call it. They should be in the Paralympics and let them compete with each other. That's the bottom line. Yeah, I hate to say it, that's the truth. The same way if you've got 1 leg. Yeah, if you've got 1 leg, you've got 1 leg. What can you do? You compete with other Donnies with 1 leg. Yeah? If you got a big sack of nuts and a big minge and both of the things, you compete with other Donnies with a big sack of nuts and a big sack of minge. That's what you do. That's what makes sense to me. Hey man, what you got in your pants? Hey, I got a big dong and a big pink as well. So get all the cats with the big dong and the big beef curtains, yeah, and put them in a little thing. Yeah, put them in the beef curtains and the Donkey Kong division. Yeah, Donkey Kong featuring beef curtains. Have their own little division. And they get in there and they run it off or they swim it off or they fight it off. Not everyone's happy then, because it's fair. That's what matters here, is fairness. It's not fair that you got testes generating high levels of testosterone when you're fighting women who ain't got no nuts. That's just the bottom line. Yeah, you can say, well, God made me that way, and he did, and that's why you need to race and compete against other people who are made that way, right? It's a bit like aliens coming down. If aliens came down and they've got some next genetics, who want to see aliens, right? Who want to see the Anunnaki racing us, man? It's like, what's the point in that? It's a bit dead. Yeah, some aliens might come down. They might have XB2Z chromosomes, which make them 60 foot tall. Yeah, and just geeked off 4 grams of testosterone. Do you understand? Do you understand, people? Yeah. Who want to see them compete with us, man? No one does. That's the equivalent, right? So anyway, that's my opinion. Paralympics is the answer, people. Simple as that. Yeah, very simple. The normal, or whatever you want to call it, the General Olympics, that is for XX and XY. Anything outside of that, if you've got disabilities and whatever else you want to call it, that's your thing there. Keep it simple. Real simple. Yeah? Is it right? I think probably they should build in the Paralympics into the real Olympics to make it more kind of not more fair, but so it's not as blatant. Yeah? Ultimately, we all watch what we want to watch anyway, so there's no reason you can't have. I guess actually it's about time though, isn't it? If you got the Paralympics on at the same time, scheduling's hard. You can't fit it all in. So I don't know. Anyway, that's another topic. Let me know your thoughts. Smash the like button, subscribe, like off the bell. 100%, no doubt about it. People, stop it.